Hello.
Hello, everybody.
So, I'm out of fucked up, chat, right off the bat. I forgot that I'm supposed to put a layer of stitching across the very top to keep this from going wonky. So we might do that as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hello,
welcome.
Seth. Hello, Tapos. Hello, Blister.
What's up, Zila? What's up, Momo?
Hello,
What's up?
Zila.
And Compass. Now,
Got it in post. Hello, Momo.
okay, so we are gonna do the buttonholes and everything. I have to remember, I'm looking at these backwards, so the buttonhole goes on this side,
Buttonhole. Yeah.
and then the buttons would go here.
Buttons
Yes.
on the left, buttonhole on the right.
Requires a lot of thinking that I don't have the mental capacity for. Alright, so we will do, I guess, from here to here? Is that lined up? Yeah, relatively. Should these go? Okay. At this point, I'm winging it because I don't have the fucking foggiest.
You got this.
Should I cheese this and look at a pair of pants? Hold on. Let me get.
It's not cheating. It's
Oh,
using reference.
Well, I ripped the fucking pattern.
Uh-oh. Oh, babe.
I'm gonna have to fix that ASAP.
Go grab tape.
Ah.
Hi, Plague Bunny. Hope you're doing well.
Okay. Old pair of pants. Okay, yeah. Buttonholes go on this side. And we're gonna gingerly. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna move this and try and fix this like now. I can't believe I did that. Oh. This is like the most encumbersome little like pattern that I've ever had. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Tori is here with you. Excellent.
Hello, Tori.
And hello, Seth. We hope that you are doing well. Oh, Bunny said, yeah, I did fall asleep in yesterday's stream, forgot to mention. Aw, poor thing.
Well, we were rafting, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, it was raft. It was pretty calm. Playing folk MMO Blister. Don't worry, you don't go to apologize for lurking. You're okay. You're always here.
No, don't do that. There we go.
Almost misplaced the pattern when you were resticking it.
Good enough. Good enough. Okay. How far? Well, there's a.
What's up?
Okay,
Using
chat. I'm
words.
conflicted.
What's happening?
So this tells me, I'm looking at the pattern, right? And keep in mind, I know for a fact this gets sewn on top, right? So looking at this goes like this, yes? Right? This is the fly. On a pair of denim jeans, granted these are ancient, but there's a button on the actual waistband itself. That would require me to put a button here. The pattern is telling me to put all the buttons down here. And nothing up on the waistband. But, okay. But looking at this, the actual picture, it shows the weight. What the fuck? Well, I'm just gonna wing it. Fuck it.
Zila said belt.
Okay, how what's the width between these?
I too am sorry if I'm not talking very much in chat today.
An inch and 3/4.
My brain is tired. I had 8 packets of medical terminology homework that's due by Thursday, and I did it all today. I was working on it from 12 to 5. I am tired.
And they're 3/4 inch cuts. So 8 and 3/4.
Hello, Black. Wonder if whoever wrote this pattern was drunk. Yeah, there's a high likelihood. It's from the 70s. It was either drunk or high.
This pattern sucks. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Just because I know for a fact, I have to seam this whole thing here, stitch it up and close it. Because if I don't, that's going to become an issue.
I bet so you'll see us later. Well, we hope that you have a good one. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, it'll be suspenders, not a belt.
It's going to be, yeah, suspenders.
Sus.
Okay.
Man. E-Black said, drugs and alcohol don't mix. You could die, or worse. You could write a pattern that makes no sense.
Okay. Well, that's a curse. Didn't go all the way through.
Need a heftier hammer?
I didn't hit it hard enough, I guess. Problem is I've already marked it, so I'm gonna have to just push it through. This does not require a very long... No. This doesn't require a long piece. Now, I do want to say, because I'm not sure, I do have these, which are antler buttons. I only have 2 of them, but I've got a whole antler with the felt still on it that, which one is it? It's this one. That I can use if I need to cut it down to make more buttons. Or I can use brass, since the suspenders are going to have brass fittings. I'm kind of tempted to do that.
I'm gonna be real. In my brain, I thought I responded. I think I've got a migraine or something. My brain is doing good right now. Big oof.
Wait a minute.
Tori has taken control of the keyboard. Hello, Tori.
Hello,
You are
Tori.
now speaking to Farwe and to Kobold. It was 8 packets. It was 8 whole packets for medical terminology, and basically each one was its own separate case file and like questionnaire about what was going on in them. And then I had 2 crosswords that I had to do, and it was a lot. There was a lot, and there was a lot of pages to read through. Those were packets. Yeah, those were packfuls. That's a good one. You've been stuck for 46 years. Help. Yeah, I guarantee you that's probably why my brain's fried. My back hurts too. I was sitting in a chair for a very long time. Which, you know, normally I do, but normally it's my computer chair where I can lean back and move and stretch, and not just a kitchen chair where I'm being compressed. I don't shrimp. I leaf.
I shrimp.
I lay like a fallen leaf in my chair with my legs up on my secondary PC that is below my desk as a built-in leg rest.
Chat, do not use your PC as a leg rest.
Well, this one's not plugged in. It's fine. It's not plugged in. It's old. It's just hanging in there. I love Bitsy. They're, Bitsy and Chuckles and Gricko and all those fun guys.
Torbeck.
I can't do the voice right now, otherwise my eyeballs will explode. You're good, Seth. Oh, quick, shut us away. The neighbor can't know about the dragon and the rabbit that you talked to. Yeah, my neck's kind of sore. I woke up with my neck fucked up.
That sounds like a children's story.
The dragon and the rabbit. The leatherworking kobold and the rabbit that I speak to through my magical viewing device. Magical mewing device? Wow. So Sigma of me.
What?
I know you can't see my face movements, but I mewed. I like the one of Torbeck being like, that's what Torbeck sounds like. And then he's able to, like, tell people, well, I think I sound like this. I think I'm very, very eloquent. Torbeck is very eloquent. Yeah, no, I saw that. That's an official thing. That's from Nick. I don't like what they did to her. I don't like it at all. It's bad.
What?
The Dora.
Oh.
Hi, grown-ups. Do you know what Sigma means? As you evaporate into dust.
Don't make me drink tonight, please.
Snap. Where's your pop thing?
At work.
Oh, no!
I've been doing that to try and stop biting my nails, chat. My work, I found one of those kids,
like fidget toys that just you pop it back and forth?
Yeah, the bubble wrap simulator. I don't know what the fuck to call it.
You have one of those that we found in
the street.
Seattle? Yeah, in Seattle. It was a unicorn-shaped one, I think.
I took it.
Wait, where is it?
The house.
Oh, that's right. We left it up there.
I learned a brain rot term today. Hoover.
That's not even Gen Z. That's new. I had never heard Hoover before, but I could gather what it would mean.
Apparently, it means a narcissistic, toxic personality.
Basically, you suck.
It's the new term for you suck.
Oh no, you peeled your nail with a vegetable peeler? I know that issue. I've had that issue many times. Hopefully it was just towards the edge of your nail, or like, I guess on the flat would be fine, because you can just paint over it to make it smooth until it grows out long enough that it can heal over. If it's towards the edge, you can just file it down until it's smooth again.
So I did make a mistake today. I forgot to do the top of this waistband.
Yeah, you did.
Oops.
That's okay. We got plenty of stuff for you to do now.
No.
And you've had a couple of days for your hands to rest, so you're not dying as much.
It's true. But I'm
You're
not...
making hash browns with a cheese grater. And
I'm
you
not
accidentally
sure
grated
how
your
far we'll
nail.
actually get today. I'll try and finish it, but I can't promise that I will.
The hands can only work so fast. I don't blame you. You're not doing it by machine. Handwork takes time.
All I can imagine
Ooh, gonna
is...
do watercolor.
Ooh, who's doing watercolor?
You'll have to show us when you're done, E-Black.
My dad used to do watercolor.
And Kapus said, Skibbity Ohio Gyat Riz Pookie Tough, Alpha Sigma Omega Phantom Tax, Kai Sanat, Lock-in Aura Farming.
Son, are you having a stroke?
How'd your hash browns end up turning out, El? And yeah, Hoover is a name for a vacuum simply because of... It wasn't Herbert.
J. Edgar Hoover.
But there was a J. Edgar. The other Hoover.
I don't think that's why it was called Hoover. I think the genuinely speaking, the vacuum cleaner was designed by somebody with the name of Hoover. But
Hoover Dam.
no, that's named after J. Edgar Hoover because it was originally Boulder Dam, and then he decided, no, I want this, and then the city of Boulder was pissed.
Isn't it Herbert Hoover that was the...
Nope, J. Edgar Hoover.
Wasn't... Hold on. Herbert Hoover was the President of the United States in 1929 to 1933.
But who the hell's J. Edgar? Hold on, I have to Google this.
Don't know.
Am I from a different fucking timeline? What the fuck?
American Law Enforcement Administrator from 1895 to 1972.
Oh!
First director of the FBI.
That's why I know J. Edgar Hoover.
And of the BOI,
Oops.
BOI, Bureau of Investigation.
My bad.
Different one.
Wrong Hoover. Wrong vacuum.
I was like, wait a second, I thought it was for the president, Herbert
My
Hoover.
bad. I took the vacuum. It was Herbert Hoover. Listen, I was taking the vacuum out of the closet in the living room and not the one out of the cleaning closet in the kitchen. That's my bad. Wrong Hoover.
Hope I'm not beating the time traveler allegations. Exactly.
At least this one's from 1975.
1895
Shut up. No, it's
to
not.
1972. J. Edgar Hoover.
Son of a bitch!
He was the first director of the FBI and the BOI.
Son of a bitch!
God damn it, Kobold. Put the hash browns in breakfast burritos? I hope they turned out good.
I knew
I
that.
bet they did.
I knew that.
Do you like salsa in your breakfast burritos, or do you prefer pico de gallo? Or do you just like egg and... What's
Me?
your favorite meat to have in a breakfast burrito?
Who, me?
And or your just favorite thing to add to a breakfast burrito? The boy.
Egg is pretty good.
How do these words spread in the first place? Some kind of transient neuron that transfers through different... God, my brain. Transfers through different materials through touch and through breath. Basically, it's like a disease, a pathology that spreads
It's a burp.
via microbial neutrons that
It's a
interfere with our brain to make us say skibbity riz. In reality, it's just some people thought a word was fun to say and then they said it. It's like why we call Band-Aids Band-Aids instead of bandages, because Band-Aid is a brand, or like Jell-O
Velcro.
versus gelatin. You're playing tug-of-war with your cat. Sounds fun.
Velcro instead
Eat the
of
burrito,
hook and loop.
period. Doesn't matter what's in it. Excellent. Oh, I just realized I muted you. Now I can hear you.
Oh, you've not been listening to me
Caught
this
on
whole
the
time?
chair.
That's cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I didn't know what happened. What?
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's
I didn't
fine.
mean to.
Ooh.
Velcro, yeah, that's one of them.
Hello, Matt. Hello, neighbor Matt.
Hello to the neighbor. We
I'm
hope that you're
making
doing well.
pant.
Yeah, he's making.
Pant.
We are Kobold's Burrow. I'm Farley, and Kobold is the little kobold on the screen. He is also the hands that you see up there in the camera.
I'm
He's
making
currently working
pant.
on. Yeah, leather pants. He's a leather worker. We do metal work. We do smelting. We do 3D armor.
Casting.
And basically, we just like to hang out Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we do video games on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you're having a fun time with Seth and Dory. And with the cat, of course. Kobold would die.
I would die.
There's a cat on my campus that, it looks like a Russian blue, but I don't think he is. But, he's very sweet.
That's a real cat?
He doesn't... Russian blue? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty. Here,
I just
I'll send you a
assumed that.
picture.
I just assumed that that was just named that because it's a Spike Fox character. I had no idea that was a real animal.
Actually, I think he is just a pure Russian blue, just based on how he looks. He's very sweet. I think he lives in one of the neighborhood houses, and then he just comes and walks into campus to get attention while his parents are away. Or both Farley engaged. Sorry, I got my spiel that I gotta do to introduce people. Matt has a red point Siamese. Ah, beautiful cat. Beautiful. We used to have a calico, and we had
Come
a
on.
plain brown tabby, and then we had an orange tabby who was more of a buff tabby than a true orange. And currently, outside by my place, we have two different seal points. I keep calling them snowshoes because they got longer fur than like a proper seal point Siamese. And then there's a cute tabby with little white socks, and then a black and white. Oh, you pulled him out of an engine at your job. And then Met kept him. That's so cute. Aw. We should invent new words to counter these waves of brain rot.
Schmeckledorf.
Oh. I mean, I made you call your Oblivion character's character type the... What was it? Scrumbler?
Scrumbler.
Scrumbler.
It's funny
He's
shit.
an ugly looking character.
He is so bad looking. Holy shit. I should show chat next. The problem is I can't, like...
Just take a screenshot. We can show
I'll have
him.
to take a
It'll be fine.
screenshot because I can't stream Oblivion on my current PC because for some reason I can't even like Discord stream it.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I can't.
Kobold is also extremely allergic to cats. He
I die.
will die. Yeah, there was a cat at one of the places that we stayed when he came up one time, and
The cat wanted me to
he was
die.
fine. He was fine, and the cat jumped up and stood on him for like a second, and he straight up stopped being able to breathe, and it was
The cat wanted
terrible.
me to die. I'm telling you, cats are
The cat didn't
evil.
want you to die. The cat was a very loving cat who just wanted attention.
The cat wanted me to die.
VTuber and Mod 4's character is Schmimpus. The gay gaunt overlord is the class. That's great. I love that.
I saw Focal was playing Oblivion. I don't know if he's playing it tonight or if that was already streamed.
I don't know. I'll find out.
just was thinking about that. And just like Skyrim, I'm not obsessed with the game. I can casually play it on and off.
Yeah.
It's not
unlike many of the other games you play.
Well, okay, so to be honest, with Oblivion and I suppose Skyrim too, it's not the most like engaging video games. Like there's not a whole lot going on.
It's like a storybook. You have to take it at their own pace. Because like too much is, I don't know. You could get overwhelmed with it pretty easy. He played it 5 hours ago, so he played it earlier today. Damn. Oh, I believe in you, Plague Bunny. You can do it. Kobold has issues with confidence in his art too.
It's bad.
No, it's not. You just get discouraged, and you don't put in the extra energy to keep at it. I like your art.
I do not.
I like when you draw. I know, but I do. So
Please
there.
don't be dead. Okay. I'm also completely out of
Lighter fluid.
lighter fluid, so I'm going off of, like, fumes at this point.
The giraffe and the nail. Not for my class, but for something else.
Okay. That's sealed up. Now that's not like an open hole.
Excellent.
Now that that's sealed, I have many things I have to make holes in.
Yes, you do. The world is full of many holes, Ed boy.
Okay, I'm thinking, right? Make this as flat as possible. One hole here. Oh, this isn't even on stream.
very top.
Hold on.
No, it is.
Barely. The problem is they're hanging off, so they kind of fall a little bit. Okay, so I'm thinking, lay it as flat as possible. One here. I wish I had a chalk pencil or something. I guess I could scratch it. I'm thinking one there, right on the top.
That's a good one, Elliot.
And then it was an inch and how much in between?
Thought you said 1.25 inches,
I'm making sure.
but double check it.
Inch
You know,
3/4.
3D art is still art, and with Kobold, leatherwork is definitely art.
Eh.
I know you say eh, but it's an art. It's a craft. And you do a good job at it.
Inch and 3/4 apart. So
1 3/4. I'll write that down for us.
So if we do from there to there, it's 1/2 inch and 3/4 would be here. So we have one there.
I
one
3D
there.
model things weird. I don't think I could 3D model like you, Blister. In my brain, I can't see things in my brain when it comes to my art, and so I did, Elliot. It was good. You did good. But in my head, I can't visualize the things that I want to do, and I can't hear anything in my brain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons.
But I can feel.
How many buttons is this?
I can feel like the contours of something.
This only calls for okay, and I'm saying calls for because I'm looking at the picture, but yeah, this calls for, well, from the picture it says 4. I guess I'm doing 5.
Okay. If it works for you, it works for you, man. And Kapus said, "Yo, Kobold, is it true that you're afraid of needles?" Why, yes.
I am terrified of needles. That's not a lie. I genuinely do not like needles.
But yeah, so I can't see things in my brain. I used to be able to, but I can't anymore. But I can feel things in my brain. So like when I'm doing 3D modeling, I have an internal sense of like what it should be like, and I can feel the contours of it. And so when I'm doing my 3D modeling, instead of placing down something and sculpting it into place, I treat it like like connect the dots to make the 3D shapes. Kobold's seen me do it. He doesn't get it.
It's confusing.
I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, we're gonna put this buttonhole right, like here, I guess? Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, I can take more measurements. Hold on. Aha! From the... Fuck. Okay, from the line where that folds over. It's about a half an inch.
Okay, half an inch. Do you need me to write that down too, or are we good? Okay. Well, I did write down the 1 3/4.
So right about yonder.
Yeah, I did see your redraw. It's cute. I pop through them every now and then. I have like an hour between classes at school, so I end up scrolling through a lot of the notifications that I get on YouTube. Have I ever used Tinkercad? No, but I don't think I could. I don't think my brain works that way. It works in Blender because I can do to connect the dots with the vertex is pretty easy, but when it comes to placing down shapes and working with them, I've always had such a terrible time with it. It's why I'm impressed that you're able to do what you can with it, because my brain is like, I don't know how to do that. Oh, did it go all the way through?
It sure did.
That's okay.
No.
It's gonna be hidden.
I guess it is now. Fuck. I'll have to figure out a solution here. I guess I hit it too hard.
Why don't you unfold it and do it over just
Because I can't. They're pants now.
Okay, well, what about putting like a book or something under it so it doesn't snap all the way through?
The only book I have down here is not...
Or like a board or something. Do you have a piece of wood?
No, but I have an extra layer of leather here.
Okay. Just be mindful. Place some blocks and shit. Alright, let's see, I gotta draft this email. You could use your rail piece. The,
It's too tall.
Aw.
No,
You
to be
just
more
gotta
careful now.
have the finesse. Yeah. Yet. Okay, hold on. I will be right back.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna take an ibuprofen, and I need to grab a card that has some information on it that I need, because I'm applying for a student job, and I need information. So, 1 sec.
Ah! Yeah. Ah! Yeah, now it's designer pants. That's funny. Okay. Sure. One more. Now I have to figure out how long these are supposed to be. I think I saw they were 1 inch. No. They are 3/4 of an inch from end to end. So. From the end to the end. That would be there. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna sew, So I think, because I'm hand doing the buttonholes, I don't really know what I'm doing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark where the hole is gonna be. Or where the full buttonhole is gonna be with an awl. Then I'm gonna stamp holes along each side, stitch them. Oh, wait. Yes. Stitch them, and then cut it open, and then loop lace around it. I don't know if that'll work. I really don't know what I'm doing. Why am I making weird noises? I don't know. Okay, so we'll just... That's too long. Is it? No. No, it's not. Because I want it to go past it so that way it can be more sturdy, I think. I don't know what I'm talking about, chat. I'm literally... Should I should practice this first, right? That makes a lot more sense than just going, you know, head on. I just think, you know. Surely that's enough. Okay. Okay.
What you stamping on now?
I'm doing a practice piece so I don't fuck up.
It's a good idea.
No idea what I'm doing still.
I hope
Jack can attest.
I hope that my fucking ibuprofen kicks in soon. I'm reducing my brightness on my computer to help my eyes. Ball goes binted. Butt goes binted.
Good morning, Backrooms.
Hi, Backrooms. How you doing? Ababa.
If you know the true meaning of word bants, they love tea like me.
You feel more sleepy than ever. Aw, big sleeped. Ow. So fun fact, if you ever wake up from sleep and you feel like you haven't slept enough, try sleeping for another 30 minutes and you will likely feel more awake. Our bodies work on 30-minute timers by default.
I don't believe that.
Fish and chips. Oh, you did that and you're still sleepy. Oh no. Try 15 minutes, maybe halfway through the 30. And yeah, I can attest to that in campus. Brits definitely do say, yeah, a lot, because Alex does.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you shouldn't have stayed up until 4 a.m., but you live and learn, buddy. Tonight,
Okay.
go to bed a little earlier, and, you'll be okay.
I'm gonna do this. I don't know what I'm doing, Chad.
What was I saying about...
I just hope you know I want to... the buttonhole confuse.
That's fair. I was saying that our bodies work on 30-minute timers when it comes to sleep. We have cycles that we go through in our sleep. And there are cycles where if you interrupt it mid-cycle, you become more sleepy. There's like an asleep cycle and an awake cycle, and if you wake up during the awake cycle, you're normally fine. If you wake up during the sleep cycle, then you're pretty tired. I think I woke up on the bad cycle today. I woke up with a huge crick in my neck.
Why was there a river in your neck?
Thanks, babe. Oh, hey, fun fact. You know that Uwu song that you had sent me like years ago?
Yeah.
So you know who actually sang that?
No.
You're never
I just
gonna
like
guess.
the animation.
The fucking shark girl from Hololive.
Oh, really?
Yep. On her past life account, but yeah. She's the only reason that ever became a song.
Huh. Okay, come on. I hate this. Material is so squishy. It doesn't want to. Doesn't want to
Doesn't want
cooperate.
to do what you need it to do with the buttonholes. I wonder if there's an easier way to do it in leather. How to sew buttonholes
Okay.
for leather.
Oh, I'm doing a practice piece.
I know, but I want to make sure. Special technique to ensure durability and neatness. One method involves using matte Scotch tape
Not doing that.
to tape over the area you'll be sewing to prevent. No, that's a
No.
sewing foot.
Yeah, see, that's that's gonna be a problem. Okay, hold on. I think I have an idea. I think ich habe ein idea. We're gonna see if it works.
Well, what about... Hold on, actually. What about doing a slit instead of a hole?
I did do a slit.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I did not know.
Okay.
It's hard for me to see from here.
I'm just
You should do that then, Elliot.
doing this at an angle so that we can. Oh goodness.
Kind of video that might help you if you need to like peer in a bit.
If this doesn't work, then yes. If this does work, then I'll do it this way, and then when this inevitably fails because I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm working off of knowledge from a past life.
Your Pokemon's fighting their younger sibling. Funny. How you like Poke MMO? I wanted to try it again. I did it back in the day when it was still just browser side instead of downloaded. It was pretty cool from what I remember. And Kappa says, for example, if I don't get enough sleep or I wake up in the middle of the sleep cycle, I will be much sleepier later. Yeah, potentially. It can totally set you off balance with regards to it. Sometimes just getting that little bit of extra sleep in the morning or whenever you can catch up on it really makes the difference. Like, I've had nights when I've gotten like 3 hours of sleep, but because I woke up in the correct cycle, I was able to stay awake the whole day and not feel tired.
That is black magic, and you know it.
Oh.
Quit teaching the class
That's
witchcraft.
how bodies work. I don't know. It's like the fact that during high tide times we tend to measure ourselves lighter on scales because the gravity of the moon is pulling us away from the earth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, when's the next high tide?
When's the next full moon?
I do not want you to do that. I do not want you to use ChatGPT.
No problem. I won't.
Oh.
I actually didn't know my phone was down here. I was making a joke.
Oh God. Hey, put that away. Hey, that's not safe. There was a pretty big streamer, Camilla. She had her phone near her, and she was just streaming one day, and all of a sudden it started like listing out her location.
I mean, okay.
It was like,
listen.
you're at.
Listen, all I'm gonna say. Good luck.
I know. But I'm saying it's a bad idea to have your phone so near. You're forgetting people's genders? Kobold's a guy and I'm a guy. Don't worry. Nothing fancy about it. Kobold's just a dude. A silly little dude, but a dude. Always has been. Blister's a girl. Yeah. I think you might... Well...
According to YouTube, I don't have anybody female that watches me. You know. Sorry, Tori. Sorry, Blister. The YouTube algorithm has spoken.
I think. We don't normally get too many ladies in here. We get Tori. He's here. She's a lady. We got Blister. She's a lady. We sometimes get Tabby and May. Outside of that, we got a mostly male audience, but I feel like that's really common, especially in like the VTuber realm. It tends to be very male dominated. Sometimes we get Kyo.
Let's
Sometimes
go,
we
guys! Hell yeah!
Sometimes we get Babette. It's always nice when she joins
We
in.
do get Babette.
Yeah. I mean, we take that. We enjoy all of our viewers regardless.
Okay. So... I mean, it's...
It's a bit crude. But you'll get better the more you do it. You're good, Seth. It's okay if you guys are lurking. You got company over. We totally get it. We're just hanging out.
Should I should probably... Let me back this one the back off.
Also, Plague Bunny, I like it quite a bit. I think it's cool. I like the outfit that you put him in. Don't get discouraged on yourself, especially since you're not too used to drawing. I mean, I like that. It looks cool. You did good. Don't be down on yourself. You didn't make him look like a cockatoo. He still looks like himself. He's got the funny little beak going on. That's kind of his whole dealio. You're right in the shape that you gave it. I'll send it to him so he can see. I think he'll agree. I like that idea. Him walking around in Japan in his mountain man outfit. Hell yeah. He won't unfortunately have the jacket when he's there. At least not this time.
I will not have the jacket, unfortunately.
Because you're going very soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see what I mean? I could read that it was the Fringe and everything
I'm
right
looking
away.
at that button, and that button looks a lot better than mine.
Oh, the one that I sent you? Yeah. That's why I was like, hey, maybe
How did
let's
they
take
do
a
that?
peek at... It's a video. You'll be able to tell.
I'm still trying this method first. I may not know what I'm doing, but I can at least try.
I'm drafting the email. My eyes had to be away from the screen. Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster are real. My mom thought she heard the Bigfoot at one point. Actually, my whole family did aside from me. I wasn't born yet. I wasn't born. You know, honestly, the moccasins would probably be easier for him to make. I do like that choice. He doesn't know how to make any shoes yet, so he's probably going to try a moccasin at least once.
I will be actually making some mocks.
Yeah.
Probably first. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them for first Mountain Man, but I will try.
Yeah. We watched a whole video the other day of some guy making making shoes, and Kobold was just like, I don't understand how he's doing this.
Yeah, it was 2 hours. I watched it for 2 hours, and I learned.
I was surprised that
Nothing.
you actually stuck with it. I learned quite a bit. I feel like I could do that.
Good. That makes one of us.
It'll be nice when I'm down there, because I'll be able to help with, like, punching holes into things for you. Or getting patterns cut out. And that way you just have to worry about sewing.
Okay.
Or dying.
I currently am
The
in
leather.
I'm currently dying.
The leather. The leather. I don't know if I'm an immortal ageless being. I don't think so. I'm just a guy. I don't have too much special about me.
Oh, I'm not immortal.
He's just a kobold. He lives a long time.
Okay. I'm not cutting those off, but I mean, I don't know. I'm debating. I'm debating. I mean, I'll take a picture. They don't look terrible, but they're kind of, I don't know.
That's your first go. You can't expect it to be perfect.
No, but
I will live 900 years like Yoda. Maybe. I'll only do that if Kobold lives long enough with me, though.
frankly, I don't know how I'm still alive.
I feel like... I don't know... That feels quite small. Will a button fit through that? Or are you just starting with a small one to test out how to do the
Yeah, that was just a
round
tester.
stage? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like,
that is actually the correct size, according to the pattern. It's not. I'm cutting them bigger.
I think that the pattern is requesting much smaller buttons.
I think so too. But I don't know.
You know, Blister, one way to get around that to make sure you live forever.
Blister,
is
that's
eat your
what I
veggies.
thought too.
And eat your veggies and your fruits, and then when you reach Kobold's age, you won't be complaining as much. He didn't eat green beans, and now look at him.
Don't you lie to the people.
He didn't eat green beans or broccoli.
Only Kobold. I'll be right back. I need water. I actually
Okay.
parched.
Thirsty. I'd buy that Ancapus. You could totally be Bigfoot. You know, as the whole dust bunny thing, I guess I count as Fae. Technically, we're both Fae in that. Because Kobold, being a Kobold, is technically Fae. He doesn't trust the Fae, but he is technically one of them. He just doesn't trust his own kind. A bit silly. Does drywall have nutrients? No, unfortunately. If you eat the moss that grows on the outside of houses, that has nutrients. I wouldn't recommend it, but... Don't eat mushrooms outside of that grow outside or inside of houses. Unless you have planted them yourself and you know exactly what they are, do not eat wild mushrooms at all. You know, I have a buddy who, from college, actually, the guy who I said I was starting to kind of become friendly with. He's building his own house, and he I guess he's putting in insulation now. And they're not using fiberglass insulation. They're actually using wool. 100% wool. So he can put it in without having to worry about his breathing. True, don't eat weeds that grow on the sides of roads, and don't pick dandelions that have grown in the middle of the yards. Because animals pee on them.
You
It's
call
not
me
good.
fucking Faye? Them's fighting words.
Yeah. I mean, technically you are one.
Incorrect. That's fighting words.
Did you hear what I was saying about the guy from college?
That he's making a house?
Well, he's building his own house, like building it by hand by himself.
Oh.
Yeah, for him and his partner. But they're using 100% wool as the insulation.
Huh?
You can do that. You can use wool instead of fiberglass, and it works just as well, apparently. I
Well,
looked it up after I was like, oh,
Okay, but
that's cool.
yes
It's
and
cheaper.
well, yes and no.
And it's safer on the lungs.
Yes, but fiberglass is not going to, because it's spun glass, it's not going to rot if it gets wet, if there's a leak somewhere.
Well, since he's building it himself, I'm sure that he'll make sure that there aren't any leaks.
Well, I'm sure.
But it's
but-
also a much more renewable thing in the case of an issue happening. Because there's always more wool. Yeah, you could do... So people stopped using sawdust and hay because they were not fire retardant. They
They burn.
they actually increased the fires. You became kindling, and you then became Texas barbecue.
Trying a different method here.
Okay. Blister, you gotta stop eating stuff like that. I mean, granted, wool has keratin anyway. It's the same material that your nails are made of. It's now renewable. Renewable.
I'll have to be more careful with how I cut it. I'm sure those are cut with a clicker die, but... Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying something out. I'm trying something out that I saw, specifically, when I was taking apart a jacket for liner material. Eh?
Yeah.
Why am I so fucking parched?
I don't know. Have you become a Have you become a cracker? Have you
know.
not had enough soup?
I'm not dehydrated. I feel like I'm dehydrated for some reason. All I had was a fucking turkey sandwich tonight.
Was it hot today?
Yeah?
Did you sweat today?
What kind of air-conditioned office?
I'm just asking.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, Kobold, do you know that vegan teacher? Ugh. Unfortunately, yes.
Wait, she's a groomer?
Yeah. She's
I didn't
also
know
a
that.
fucking idiot.
I knew she was I knew she was batshit, but I didn't know she was a groomer. Ugh.
Alright. I set up a email. I sent it off. Hopefully I'll hear back. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame that we are in a society of internet-wise where, like, that has stopped becoming such a, like, scandalized thing. Like, we hear it so often that we're kind of jaded to it now, where we're like, oh, another one? It shouldn't have to be, oh, another one.
Well, okay.
Oh.
I guess here's my question: how old was the kid she groomed?
Bunny said, Kobold, has anybody asked you about the real ID?
Yes. Yes. So about that. If you're wanting out, you're running out of time. Because you won't be able to update your passport without a real ID. So if you haven't already, if you're wanting out of the United States in any capacity in the next few years, you're gonna need to get a real ID. Just get it. Just get it.
I tried setting up an appointment, but I don't remember when the appointment's for. I forgot to put
I got
it in
mine
my
years
thing.
ago because it's a pain in the ass. But yes, you will need to get a real ID. That is a real thing that's coming, and they're talking about it's going to be. There's a little bit more to it than just it being mandatory to enter any federal building. It's going to be a requirement. Soft-sits are going to have a fun time.
That's true.
Yeah,
One less worry for you, though.
we're going to be in a lot of fights.
Fuck, did I not save it? Ugh. Do you remember when I said my appointment with the DMV was?
When did you tell me?
Not that long ago.
Well, okay, that narrows it down.
A couple weeks, maybe?
I do not remember, I'm sorry.
I think it was for this month. Oh, fuck.
Hello, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well today, man. Glad you came back.
So is there a deadline? Well, pretty much once your ID expires. What I would recommend, though, is make sure that your, all your documentation full-on matches, because if not, you're gonna need to get your name changed
Ow.
to match. If you think I'm kidding, I am absolutely not. It is the number one thing that we've had to file. God damn it.
Duly noted. I'm gonna have to try and find where my fucking thing is.
Having a good... That's good.
Glad you're having a good evening. My headache's starting to go away, everybody. Huzzah! Is there a deadline, or is it when you can? Let me look it up.
There is not a deadline, however, you won't be able to update your shit. Like, you won't be able to renew your license and or ID, without
May 7th.
Oh, there's actually a deadline now.
Tomorrow.
I feel like this is too big a hole.
Hold on.
Because once well, we'll see. I'm gonna finish sewing it. I'm just gonna try and see what happens.
So yeah, I would recommend getting it done as soon as possible. I'm just saying. Just in case.
And if you fly, you won't be able to without it. Period.
Oh, and Kappas wants to know what happened to your thumb.
Hold on.
Take your time. Sorry, he's talking to Mama Bold. They're talking about buttons. You ain't missing anything fancy. Let's go, Blister. Shit.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Welcome back, Kobold.
Trying to figure out buttons. Buttons is...
Buttons is delicious. That's sick, Blister. Happy for you. You could draw the burning building meme where it's like the kid looking back at the burning building, or looking back at the camera while standing in front of a burning building.
It's a pretty funny one. I like that one.
Kobold is not forklift certified, not anymore.
No, I let that lapse because I don't work in a warehouse anymore. But I still have my license somewhere. All I have to do is update it. But I was not too long ago forklift certified.
I've lost my thing.
Frankly speaking,
Guess
I
I
could
will
probably
just-
show that card if I ever needed to go to a workplace and be like, yeah, I just need it to be upped. And they'll be like, oh, okay, cool, no problem, here's your job. It's really easy to get warehouse work. It just doesn't pay well. Frankly speaking, you can probably get warehouse work under the table. Not that I haven't done that before.
Did I ask a question?
Did you ask it? Oh.
I don't remember if I asked a question. I'm sorry. If I'm saying things and I'm not continuing my brain activity midway through, just know that it was not important and that my brain has faltered. I apologize. With regards to your characters, Bill, you should do somebody who you haven't drawn in a while, or somebody who you think would fit in that meme. I don't know all their names yet, but... Oh, your question. Oh, yeah, the thumb thing. Right. And Kappas wanted to know what happened to your thumb.
Which one?
It's true. Oh, I wonder if he's talking about the big thing on the back. It's from him chewing on his fingies.
What?
On the back of your knuckle.
What's wrong with my
Oh,
knuckle?
on the left hand.
What's wrong with my knuckle?
So the center joint, it has the popped up bit that's like a callus on the back of your thumb. And I
Oh.
guess he was just a little worried that it was an injury. But no, that's just how his thumbs are.
No way. I mean, it's dead skin. I chew on them a lot, but I'm trying to stop that.
Do you have your real ID, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, because that would have been terrible.
Why?
The trip to Japan,
Oh.
and then you find out that after tomorrow you literally wouldn't be able to fly.
I'll find a way.
That would suck. Yeah, he does chew on them.
Yeah.
It's
I
why
know,
he
I have a
started
problem.
using the little pop fidget thing.
I'm trying to stop. It's a nervous... people used to say it was a nervous tick. I don't know what to call it. Oh, I shouldn't do that. No, that was incorrect. That was the incorrect choice. Back through, please. This one should... go through that hole.
What's happening?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I am struggle bussing right now. My net is doing it not good.
Well, you're not cutting out yet, so...
Yeah. Where do we play this stuff from? Play what stuff from? The background music or like...
The BGM? Oh. YouTube. The YouTube video is free to use. Music. It is a playlist called The Lonely Frontier. And it is by... Let's see. Fuck, I can't pronounce that. VILLLLLLLLLL''S. I think those are L's.
Vills?
They might be I's. I don't know.
Either way, that's normally where we get our music from, is the free stuff that we get on YouTube.
I tried to play
outside of
better
that-
music, but it kept getting copyrighted, so you know.
Listen to Boop Radio? I gotta look into that. That sounds fun.
Plus, I did this
Yeah,
one
it seems
time.
like you've
and
had that
everybody
happen a
loved it.
couple times. Yeah, that's true. It fit the vibe. Yeah, I can hear it. It's got Neuro on right now. I like Neuro stuff. She's cool. I like her. She's one of the AIs that I am okay with.
Yeah, if I sew this any further, it's gonna be a huge fucking hole. So I'm not even gonna finish this sewing, so here. If this will focus.
Excellent.
So this is the
Oh, on
first
Boop
one.
Radio. Yeah.
This is the one that I'm currently doing, and
You like
If
the
I
first
d-
one better.
well, if I continue with this one, the hole on it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna stretch it too far.
Yeah. I'm honestly, once the buttonhole goes in, right, on the top one, it's not ever gonna show, right? It's just, I mean, it's sturdy. It ain't gonna pull. And just for lack of an idea, right? When you put a buttonhole over it, you can't really even see the ugliness. I think I'm just gonna do this because that feels really sturdy. Like, I don't think I can. I'm gonna try. I don't think I can. No, I can't rip it.
No rip.
Yeah, I think that's my solution, I think.
Alright.
It needs to be longer. However,
Yeah.
if I make them longer,
Hi, Gran. Hope you're doing good today, man.
hello, Gran. If I make them longer, I won't have. I think I want them to be just long enough to fit the buttons, right? Maybe a little bit bigger than the button, right?
Yeah,
So
because
I
you need to have a little
think
bit of extra space.
I need to know how big the button is going to be first.
B.
There's
There's
a
a B.
As it stands, right? This would be perfect for a 1/2-inch button. And I think I want a 1-inch button.
Went to a thrift shop, got a book, bunch of fabric, and a new Fisker rotary cutter and mat for $20. Heck yeah!
Right on.
I hope that they service you well.
Okay, so a 1/2-inch button would be 3/4 of an inch. So I just need to add 1/4 of an inch on. So if I want it to be an inch, I need 1 1/4 inches. Which means, right, punch the hole real quick.
Bruh. Perfectly sized for cutting at your desk. It was meant to be. Heck yeah.
I think that's a more appropriate hole.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that'll fit better.
And to measure out here, I should have punched the holes first.
Grant is done. Sick. Alright, how do I check this? Existing appointment. What do you mean? Stop expiring every 2 seconds, you motherfucker. Bruh. Bruh. I'm struggling. You know what? I'm just gonna not worry about that right now. I'll handle that later.
Yeah, I think that's my solution.
Excellent.
That means I have to commit to a 1-inch button.
Okay. Ooh, how'd they like the cookies? Great.
Chat, allow me to confer with the seamstress. I need to talk to Mama Bold for a moment.
Alright, take your time.
I just need to confirm. I apologize if I'm stepping away a lot. I want to make sure that this is a decent size, or if this looks too big. Because, I mean, unlike denim pants, right? On a regular pair of Levi's jeans, the buttons on those are only 1/2 inch.
There's a new GTA trailer.
Well, inch and wait. I don't know what that size is. 5/16? I don't know. Anyway, be right back.
Take your time. The game's not gonna look like this for anybody's computers. I'm gonna be so real, dog. Hi, Sile. You said you were gonna do your gender bend. I feel like that'll be cool. It's a good idea. I'm glad that you haven't gotten any complaints, Gran. I'm sure she loved them. Take your time, Gran. God damn it, they got Gazpacho as one of the characters. That's... Half a Hornet Sprite she got released? That's cool. How'd they look? They change it around any? Look at it. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them. Take care, El. You hang in there. They're just a funky little guy. Yeah, I was gonna say, I had seen something about Naked Hornet. Somebody was just like, in fan art, they always draw them so, like, crazy. But in reality, they're just like a little stick figure. Just a stick.
Okay, so confirmations. These need to be 1 inch. And then the smaller buttonholes for the pockets can be 3/4 of an inch. But I need matching buttons, which I don't have yet. So
Okay. Are we gonna hold
So-
off on that and let you stitch the top
Well, yes and no. So
waistband instead?
I am still. Oh, no. I'm gonna cut the fringe tonight. And then I'll stamp that a little bit down. I also have to do the other. I'm pointing to stuff that people can't see.
of the? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a that's a common thing.
I sewed this at the very beginning of stream. I still need to do that on the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. But
Okay.
the pockets here also receive a buttonhole. So I have to mark that as well with a dot.
Now the real question is, are you gonna use the antler for the pockets?
I haven't decided.
Okay. Groups that I zoned out for so long, I got caught off guard hearing Naked Hornet. Yeah, we're talking about Silk Song. It's a game. It's the sequel to Hollow Knight. Funny said, I forgot to mention, since you were talking about controversial YouTubers, there was one commentary YouTuber that was named Cyrus. Oh, interesting.
Well, okay, chat, I have a question. And I guess you too, Farley. Should I
I
put
get to be included.
should I put a buttonhole here to hold this open, or should I let it be floppy?
I think it'll bug you immensely if you leave it floppy. I'm gonna be so real. And Kappa said, will you sell stuff?
Me?
Well, yes, if you're ever interested in anything. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
commissions
a
are
leather
always
project that
open.
You'd like, yeah. If you ever have something that you'd like to see Kobold make and you would like, feel free to just hit us up. We are always open.
You can always hit me up, DM me on the Discord, private
Twitter.
message if you prefer. For the Twitter and the Blue Sky, you should probably message Farley, because I don't know how to do that.
We should probably give the email too, in case anybody doesn't have the
True.
other option.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's koboldsburrow at Gmail.
Yep.
No
And
spaces,
if you're ever
just
just
all
curious, if you're ever curious about what, or about a project and are like, hey, I don't know if you can do this, but I'm interested in this, just hit us up.
I
Let you know if it's
also
possible.
am a big fan of making armor. I love making leather armor and metal armor too, because I have a steel cuirass, but chainmail is going to cost you a lot. Chainmail hurts my soul. But I don't know. I like making fantasy armor in real life. Okay, real talk, off topic a little bit. I was just talking to Farley about this. I was looking at the armor in the Oblivion remake, and I was like, dude, I could make that.
Make this.
And I just thought, there is a spider web I can see. That is...
Oh no, don't freak out. It's okay. It's just a web.
Got it. But yeah, there was and I was looking at it, and I was like, ooh. I could do that.
Ooh, projects working in my brain. Felicity said, I got a nice mint color, but I don't know what to print with it. You are so right, Gran. A mint array. Articulated mint array. And Kappa said, I'd buy some hats for sure.
Oh yeah.
Kobold loves making
I
hats.
love making hats. That's probably one of my favorite things to make.
Yeah, that's tough, Plague Bunny. I don't know what to say about that. I didn't know the guy. I don't know anything about him. Gran said, back in basketball shorts and carrying bread. Bread! Blister said, when I get money, I might commission Kobold for some armor for a cosplay. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not sloppy, Black. Just call it impressionistic, and then people will think it's an artistic choice. I can never get my colors to stay good in watercolor either. I always end up muddying something. I 100% relate to that.
Well, that's gonna go out that way, but it's perfectly measured.
Well, you see, Blister, that's where I come in, because I concept it and make the art so that Kobold has something to follow.
Correct.
I did the same thing with his Renfair
I can make
armor.
anything in art a reality, typically.
It's true.
And if I can't figure it out,
I'll help.
Farley can help.
Like with the dragon mask, I ended up paper forming it first
that was at work.
to test out the patterns. Yeah. Fluke nest? What is fluke nest? Fluke nest? Grant said, watercolor was my least favorite block of both years I took in art. I would love to be, like, extra, like, super fancy with... I would love to make, like, super clean, awesome-looking, like, anime watercolor art. But I can't. I don't have the skill for that. Maybe someday I will. I keep trying. I'm getting better with flowers now. Fluke marm, not fluke nest. Alright, let's see what that is.
Maybe I can cover that up with
to
a
him so that he can see.
suspender button or something.
You know, honestly, I think he could. I think he could do this. I think it'd be a process to make it, but
Let me see it.
I think he could do it.
Where's my cellular device?
Oh, joking. Okay.
Where would
Vincent,
your
I'm very
legs
detail
be?
oriented. No, not to wear. It's just for a fun little guy
Oh, like I could make that into like a purse.
or charm thing. A house. Again said, I'm very detail oriented, and watercolor feels like it punishes you for wanting details. I think it just matters. So I think the issue is a lot of people go into watercolor expecting everything to need to be wet, but I think doing dry watercolor...
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of one of my dad's pictures. He was a watercolor master.
Pure vessel. Alright, let's see. Pure vessel. Hollow Knight. Oh, the cloak? That'd be cool. You want me to send that in,
If you could.
Aye
That's
aye.
just one of the random ones that he
One of
did,
the
but
things-
you can do detail.
I will send it in stream related.
It's just
And then
not
you can all
easy to do
see-
detail.
Papa Kobold's art. From
Watercolor
a long time ago.
of his pond.
He did love his fish, didn't he?
I also made sure that the reflection in that picture did not show my face. Took a few different ones. I was smart.
Correct. It only shows your arm. I'm proud of you. You did good. It's gonna take like 5 hours for it to send for me. Give me just a... I might cut out a bit.
Oh, I can send it. Go ahead and cancel.
No. It's going. It's going. It's almost done. It's fine. Don't worry. It'll get there, chat. There we go.
Can't wait to work in Alcatraz again.
Oh my God.
Actually
Did you
been
hear
to
about that?
Yeah, unfortunately. He's dead serious. I'm not gonna talk. We're not
It's
talking
not gonna
politics. Not talking politics. Don't want to talk about politics. It might happen.
No, I'm not a pharmacist in campus. I can't sell drugs. I'm also not going into that.
But that being said, no, I've never actually been to Alcatraz.
We should go
Before it's
sooner than
in
later.
prison.
Yeah.
It's not- I can't believe I have to joke about that.
Anyway,
I can't believe that I have to joke about it. Anyway, I still can't believe
like a bug bite.
lived in California my whole life, never been to Alcatraz.
Went to the Hornet though.
I did. I saw some shit on that fucking thing. Whew.
It's true. Ghosts, ghouls, goblins, even.
No, those were just people.
Oh, you are a pharmacist, Momo? That's cool. I'm currently in school to be a medical assistant, so that'll be neat. Kobold went to Silk Song. The Hornet is a U.S. battleship.
The USS Hornet is a decommissioned battleship
It's
that they now
extremely
have
haunted.
furry conventions on. Not when I went,
Hell yeah.
but I just thought I'd put that out there.
Probably cheaper than renting out the hotels.
The Hornet is a very cheap venue.
We should rent it.
It's a very cheap venue. Anyway,
Kobold, do you remember when they put Coke in Coke?
I remember when they took it out.
So the answer is yes? Rented for Kobold Con, we'll all wear lizard masks. Hell yeah.
And no one will know who the real Kobold is.
No one will ever know.
We all have to wear fezzes and sacrifice a goat or something, make it feel like it's a cult thing.
Your voice.
My voice? I could
Yeah,
buy
it's
one of
true.
those
Your voice
cheap
might give you away.
voice changers.
You already have one.
Okay, that's not even a voice change. Okay, so chat, I made an unfortunate purchase. I bought a voice amplifier for my stormtrooper costume, and it sounds like it's straight out of the movie. It makes the noise and all that shit, but it's not on purpose. It's just, it was the cheapest fucking voice amplifier I could buy on Amazon. It doesn't sound like me at all.
You know what, though? It'd be great for doing that one guy from fucking Venture Brothers. Ignore me! Ignore me! Does it give you a pseudo-British accent? But he can do that.
No, but I
He's
can
not
do
very
a
good,
bad
but he can do that.
pseudo-British accent. You
Do
don't...
that sometime just to make Alex upset.
Give Alex my shitty
Talk
Cockney
about
accent.
microwaving tea while in the accent.
It's the best way to have tea. I know I'm making Alex mad on the pod because I know he's not here.
No, because we'll recognize Farley's voice. I guess. Yeah, I can't really change mine. Mine just sounds like... I just sound like how I sound, man.
Everybody will be required to use a voice changer.
Oh, yeah, mate. You go, sound like a terrible 90s DJ.
Yeah.
Can you be the Kobold cult leader? I don't know, you might have to fight Kobold for that one. Felix said in Istanbul, there's a ferry that was supposed to be a warship, but the war ended as it was being built. Well, you know, at least it's not haunted.
Well, speaking of warships, the Confederate States of America is the reason that there are no more samurai. It's a real
Did you know
thing.
that Benjamin
you can look that
Franklin could have faxed a samurai?
up. Yep. No.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, it wasn't Abraham Lincoln.
It was Abraham Lincoln.
Might have been Thomas Edison that I'm thinking.
It was
I don't
Abraham
know.
Lincoln.
They all look the same. Aside from Abraham Lincoln, he does not look the same.
It was Abraham Lincoln.
You sound like somebody trying to do a goofy voice after having heard him in a commercial. Excellent. My dad could do a really good... He could do a good Elmo, and he can do a good Goofy.
Figgle can do a very good Goofy. Or at least he used to be able to.
a pretty good Kermit. Kermit the
I'm not
Frog.
allowed to do the voice that I'm good at doing. Farley won't
No,
let
you're
me.
not. No. Bad for your health.
I'm not gonna scream to do. I can do Gilbert Godfrey and one other that I'm not allowed to do anymore.
Well, if I'm... Okay, hold on. If I'm a rabbit, right? Or a dust bunny. Does that make my dad Big Chungus?
Holy shit.
We can call my dad Big Chungus. That's fine. He'll never watch this anyway. He doesn't know what that is.
Does that mean your mom is Lola? I don't want to think about that. I'm sorry.
I guess, maybe, but it's not the version of Lola from Space Jam. It's the version of Lola from that, like, slice-of-life comedy series that they did with Looney Tunes where she was just fucking crazy. You know
That's
what I'm
fair.
talking about?
That's definitely a different Lola.
That's not Lola Bunny. I don't care who she says she is. That's not Lola. Looney Tunes show is great. They have a lot of
Look,
crazy
all I'm
music.
saying is Daffy is my spirit animal.
And he always... You love the ducks in cartoons. You love Donald, you love Daffy.
It's not my fault.
You also
They're the
loved...
best characters.
No, Fusion is not my dad. Fusion is younger than me, so no. Unless it's a case of, like, I'm my own grandpa, but no. That's a great song if you haven't.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Big Chungus 9000. No! So, that's the Terminator version of Farley's dad. I forgot that I did that.
Yeah, you did. I wonder if that's why he never shows up anymore.
I should fix that.
I got it.
I forgot that I did that. No, at this point you can't change it. By the way, this stitch that I'm doing, I just invented while I was making these pants. I have no idea if it already existed, but it's a mixture of a saddle stitch with a whip stitch, and it makes a really strong edge. It's not the prettiest, but it works.
Man. Oh yeah, there he is. I was trying to look for him. I was like, where is Big Chungus? I'll keep it for now. But yeah, no, I love Looney Tunes show, Zila. I absolutely... The songs on there are crazy. And then fucking Daffy went into the... Was it the Marines or the Army?
Marines, I think. Which is funny, because if you think about it, right?
And then he has
Daffy and Donald are technically speaking in the same universe, thanks to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
True.
So...
Yeah, he went into the Marines.
Technically speaking...
That's funny.
Donald Duck was a Navy man and could have dropped Daffy off.
That's funny.
I'm just saying.
I also think it was crazy that he ended up breaking bugs out of like a high security prison.
How did that happen again?
I don't know. We gotta watch the show. It's fucking crazy. Too many things, Blister. I can't happily, like, it's like sitcom Looney Tunes, but it's fucking crazy. And Lola Bunny is insane in it. Like, legitimately.
Does Porky still have a stutter?
Yes. That's part of his character. Why would he not have that?
Just thought I'd ask. I don't know.
Because he thought you were... He didn't think he was going to say, but bitch, did you?
Son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you? Fucking love that. I love that that's real. I love that that's real. That's not that's not made up. That was literally that happened.
I loved it. You know what I don't love? That people are making AI city pop playlists now, where none of the songs are real, and I am unhappy because I was trying to look for city pop playlists earlier, and I got one of those, and I was listening to this first song in it, I'm like, this sounds wrong. This sounds like it was made too modern. What is happening? This doesn't sound right for city pop. And I was like, what is happening? Everything sounds wrong here. It's like too echoey. There's not enough going on. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe the next song will be better. And I'm listening, and I'm like, this isn't right. There's something wrong here.
Blister?
No, yes, it is. My dear friend Nokatan. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was listening to it, and it's crazy because it was almost there, but then it was like my brain could actively tell that something was fucking wrong with it. I was just like, the lady's voice sounds too corrected. There's something going on here that is not right. This is incorrect. And I don't know what it is, but it was like so fundamentally wrong that it felt uncanny to listen to. And I looked down in the comments, and there was no credit for any of the singers or anything. And then I opened the description, and it says that it's got that it was synthesized. And I was like, that explains it. I only listened in for a little bit, but yeah, no, that makes sense. My brain could tell. It was just too uncanny. I didn't like it. Oh, I know. It's such a bummer. And, like, you can't even... those are such a... I fucking hate...
Right?
Not a fan. Not a fan. Upset.
Technically speaking, I think we're currently listening to AI. However, it's not terrible.
If they actually had...
I don't know. I just wish... The problem is, right, AI is currently the only way to do background music.
Yeah, the rest of it's not free to use, or
artists
it gets you
copyright strike you immediately for using it. And I get using like big artist stuff, but like everybody is copyright happy.
Which is silly because you figure if I'm using your music, then your music is getting out there to more people.
I mean, I guess they want to be paid, and I get that. But
yeah,
also,
that's fine.
Counterpoint to that, right? Like, You're posting your shit on YouTube.
Word of mouth. It's important. I don't really like bland music, so I guess I have a natural anti-AA music. Yeah, well, my thing too is it was wild to me how quickly my brain caught on to it being fucked up. Like, it was I was like, what is happening here? Why? It doesn't sound like the right era for this music. Like, just something fundamentally wrong about it. And I don't think the average person who's not used to listening to city pop would even understand, but like there was something wrong in the instrumental that just made it to where I instantly knew that it wasn't real. It's a bummer that you can't really escape it now either. You're like stuck with it. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Blister. It's like real city pop has like this funk to it. It's got this specific sound that it feels like it's from the era that it's from. And with that, it was just so weird.
Okay. That don't look too bad. Follows the edge relatively straight. It's a little bit short on that side, but who cares? Nobody will ever see that. And this edge is incredibly stiff. It's still flexible, but like, it's not gonna pull, right? It's not stretchy.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Good job.
Now,
Do you need to stitch the top line?
yes, but
No.
I was looking at this. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll pull these up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I've noticed that this kind of looks like it's stressing this one little spot.
Hmm.
So I think what I'll do is once I have the buttons in place, I'm just gonna stitch right here
Reinforce the edge.
and reinforce this section. And
Okay.
sew that spot, because
I think that's a good idea, yeah.
I just think that would be a better idea. I mean, granted, it's not really. I mean, it's a little wonky if you look at it. But
When he said true, I was listening to a channel with allegedly 1940s music, and I caught on it was AI. The sound was too modern, and I could tell it had artificial record noise. It was too inconsistent. Well, this didn't even have record noise,
Now,
and like the
hold
the
on.
voice was more monotone than like Vocaloid.
now there is a channel that does AI music, but it does like the comedy versions of songs. Like it'll do like old 40s or 50s or 60s songs, but
Parodies.
but it'll be like a parody of that song. That's kind of fun to listen to, but like counterpoint, I would have rather somebody come up with that themselves than have somebody fix
Like back in the
it.
day in like Vine, where people made parodies, or Smosh, or fucking
Oh, Weird
epic
Al.
rap battles of history.
Fuck. Okay. Here we go. Let's commit. I'm gonna do the.
You gotta do a flip.
Oh, I never sewed that. I need to sew that. I need to sew that.
I was gonna say you could take a second and do a little break to cut the fringe.
That's what I'm doing. But I just realized
You
I
need to
didn't-
mark the backside. To
I
make
never
sure that
sewed
it's
the bits together here.
Oh. Blister said this guy who sings songs as Toad. And his titles he had to put no. I like his stuff. He's funny. I can only imagine how much stress that voice puts on his body, though.
I used to be able to do Toad. I probably still
Yeah,
can.
and then your balls dropped.
What?
Huh?
Rude. Hella rude.
Why is that rude?
Hella rude.
Wait, why is that rude? What?
Just the way you said it.
I'm saying your voice got deeper. Why is that rude?
Just the way you said it was rude.
sorry my tone offended you. Oh man, what a horrible thing for a guy's voice to get deeper. Wow. I'm sorry my tone was a little off, I guess. I have a headache and it's hard for me to figure out what I'm doing. Oh no, Kobold dropped his balls, clumsy. But also, oh no, Kobold is tone policing, hashtag cancelled. Man. Can't believe you got hashtag cancelled, Kobold.
I can't believe that's what I got canceled for.
5,000 page Google Doc of other things that were not mentioned. Including, but not limited to, that one time you stepped on a crack and my mom's back broke. And the time when you pushed Jay Leno down a hill, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And the time you told me I was not allowed to take a duck home from the park.
You're not! That's a crime! That's theft! That's kidnapping! That's duck napping.
Who am I taking it from?
You're stealing a duck!
From where? Who owns it? Nobody!
You can't steal...
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Oh
Nobody fucking owns it, therefore I own it.
Oh my god, you can't steal ducks from the park!
Am I wrong?
Yes!
Possession, not 9/10 of the law.
You're wrong, because...
Who owns the ducks in the park?
9/10 of the law, the park owns them.
But they're migratory. They don't live at the park all the time. That's like saying homeless people are the property of parks because they sleep in them. Do you think they're the property of parks?
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. No. Hold on.
Wait.
Do you think homeless people are owned by the societies that they are around?
Wait. No. Wait. You can't own people. Wait.
That's fucked up, Kobold.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Up.
Wait.
I ruined him. I You know, I stunlocked him, chat.
I just immediately, I was like, wait, no, you can't own people. No. You stop that.
Yeah, he was like the fucking Punisher meme. Oh, man. I mean, my logic fucking stands.
It's still not legal.
Legal schmeagle. I'm a soft-sit now. I can take the ducks. Broke and shattered his damn mind, said Magnus. I'm so glad my head doesn't hurt as much because that would have.
I love how, like, I went from you can't steal ducks from the park because it's stealing from the park to homeless people or possessions. I don't know how you made that jump. That's fucked up.
But it was a perfect logical thing. It connected.
You heard it here, folks. Farley said that slavery is logical. You can own the homeless people.
No, I said nobody owns the ducks at the park because nobody owns the ducks because they are migratory. Nobody owns people because they walk around. Fucking Thanos snapped you, dude. Sent his ass to the shadow realm. I wasn't saying that people have a right to own people. I was saying that nobody has a right to own people or
and
to
nobody
own the
has a right to own the ducks in the park.
They are their own free beings.
So you can't own them either. Stop stealing ducks from the park.
I have a reason for stealing the ducks from the park.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
God.
You see, I am not advocating for taking all ducks from the park. That was never my standpoint. and I feel bad that Kobold ended up putting that onto me. I am not saying take all ducks from the park, but if you see a domestic breed of duck that is at a park, it has most likely been dumped by its owner. Don't you start. I am speaking. Don't you start. Domestic ducks are not made to live in the wild. They cannot fly the same. They can't survive the same. A lot of times they end up with gout or with other health issues because they're malnutrition or because they're only getting fed junk food by the people at the parks, and they often end up with holes in their feet, or they end up with bumblefoot, which is not good, and you know that firsthand. So what I'm saying is you rescue the abandoned domestic ducks. I'm not saying take wild ducks. The ones that come up to you that are domestic breeds that clearly have been handled by people.
Come up to you in person?
Yes. And that duck had holes in its feet, and it was a domestic-only breed that had clearly been dumped because he still had a tag on his foot. And that's why I advocate. Because you cannot take all ducks from the park, but you can rescue... It's like rescuing a stray dog. If a dog was dumped in a park and it is friendly and it needs a home and it is not being taken care of and you could tell that it is not doing well, you either call animal control or you rescue it. It's the same logic. Why would that not follow through? That duck is not going to have good quality of life. It doesn't know how to take care of itself in the same way that wild ducks do because they do not have the instincts because we, as humans, bred that out of them.
Chad, Farley wants you to steal ducks from the park. That's what this is all about.
Listen, I'm just saying I have a good argument on that. And it is not illegal to rescue domesticated ducks from parks. It is illegal to take protected wild waterfowl from parks, but domesticated animals that have been abandoned are free game to take home and rescue.
How?
He's angry because he hates that I'm making a good argument.
I'm afraid to cut this.
Okay. Do you need help? Do you have a box cutter instead of scissors that you could make a cut instead?
I do, but the problem is with this material is it stretches. So I guess it doesn't. That just... Well,
not really.
Well, shit, okay. My thought was I could take a pair of scissors and I could just do...
Test it on a tester.
Like that.
The Chinese restaurant down the street from me got ducks in their pond. I tried to take one the other day. But that's the thing, is they own those ducks because they bought them for their pond. They are domesticated ducks that they personally purchased for their pond. Enjoy your lurk backrooms. We will be here for a little bit longer, and you can hear us argue about taking the ducks. That actually looks really good. Now, what I would recommend you do, honey,
Yep.
is I would recommend that you mark an equidistant mark on the back so that you make sure that it is equidistant. Because otherwise, you are going to freak out about the fact that they are uneven.
I'm not gonna lie, I was already looking at that like...
I knew you would, and that's why I was going to say mark the back side, the rough side, with pencil. Go get a pencil, because you can erase that off. Or something that you can wash off. Don't use a Sharpie.
I have a regular pen.
That's fine. That can be washed off if it's water ink.
It's just regular ink. I don't know if it's water
Almost
ink.
said it's not... Well, it's water-soluble ink. It will wash off. Momo said it's not sealing if no one owns the ducks. I'm with Farley on this one. And E Black said I'm with Farley on this too.
You bastards. You're just doing this to piss me off.
Farley for president on campaign for duck thievery. He gets so mad. Oh, hold on. E Black said something up here. Farley runs a duct tape factory, and that's why he steals ducks from the park.
This is true!
No.
Prove
If
it!
you take 10% of ducks from the park, it will help strengthen the duck's population. Or the duck pop, which is like city pop, but with quacking. I'm just saying, I have a good argument, and I have seen people who have rescued these domesticated ducks who have been abandoned by their families. It's like seeing a cat that's been dropped off on the side of the road. They're not going to be able to live a good life outside because they're not made for that life. They don't know about the dangers that are out there, they don't have the same survival instincts, and they don't know to run away from things because they don't know what's going to hurt them because it's not in their instinct. It's unsafe for them to be out there.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fair. They don't know about the horrors, exactly. They never peeped the horror. They never went to a Germa stream and peeped the fucking horror. Think about how wide you want the stuff. You can be mad at me all you want, but I make a good point. I have to say that was a masterful gambit on my part. I didn't even know that I was I was going. Hi, Kyle.
Hello, Kyle.
I hope you're doing good. You don't know who Germa is? Oh my god.
You don't know who Germa is?
Germa is a great streamer.
Germa is
and he is
insane.
I love him. He is fucking crazy.
He's
dude.
actually insane.
He has been streaming for years. He went into retirement, and he is currently streaming through his retirement. He retired from streaming just to stream.
The Dollhouse stream was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's valid, Grant. I totally get that. I rolled a nat 20. I absolutely did. I was impressed. You bit your lip, Backrooms. Oh no. Not everybody's got the time for YouTube. Oh god, what would be a good first Germa stream? I feel like the long drive would be a good one. I don't feel like Zergma would be a good one.
Zergma's great!
What do you-
I'm the
what-
giant rat
what do you
who
think?
makes all of the rules.
Fucking Zergma. I don't think Zergma would be a good one. I think long drive could be a good first one.
Rats, we're the rats. Stuck at night, we love the night.
That's a hard sell for it though, because it's a 5-hour stream. Germa streams for ridiculous amounts of time. The
Didn't
edited.
he do Desert Bus? And then,
Well,
like,
yeah.
did the full 8 hours of Desert Bus and then crashed
Yeah.
it in the last minute?
Yep. Just look up like Germa compilation and you'll find great stuff in there. Honestly, it never fails. Every one of them has something good in it.
Anything with a car crash in it, honestly. I'm not kidding.
Him and the fucking Scooby-Doo van and BeamNG. The edited streams that reduce it by half the right time. Yeah. The 2-hour ones are normally a good way to go if you just want to get, like, the highlights. Which sounds crazy, absolutely. You gotta watch a 2-hour video to see the highlights of this 5-hour stream. I once remembered hearing Germa as like a K-pop idol for people who take Adderall. Yeah. Is he like Markiplier? No. So, Mark doesn't stream, he just plays games. Germa only streams. He used to make TF2 videos back in the day. and then he started streaming and he never stopped. He made he had the dollhouse stream where he made like a life-size
the fucking
dollhouse.
baseball stream where he shoved a baseball up his ass. That's
You
a
can't
joke.
just say that. He doesn't know the context.
It's a joke.
Fucking ball fondler. You can't just bring up ball fondler.
If you're curious who Ball Fondler is, it's a
It was a commenter.
commenter.
Who
Yes.
fucking. But no, he made a baseball stream where he rented out a baseball stadium, a small one. And the two teams were, I think, the Wizards and the Clowns, and both teams were dressed up like that, and there was all kind of wacky rules. It was really fun, actually. It was really fun and really funny. I personally really loved the baseball stream. There was a streaker. It was funny. It was a good one.
The carnival stream was also pretty good.
Yeah, no, him crashing out in the fucking dollhouse stream was wild. I can't imagine how much he hurt himself jumping through those windows. I realize all of this sounds fucking insane, but this is like, he did this.
He did Sims
He does his own
IRL.
stunts. Yeah, the dollhouse stream was him doing Sims IRL, where the chat got to choose what he would do and where he would put things in the house.
I'm so glad he did not light a fire.
Yeah. No, the house did catch on fire.
I know.
But I'm glad he didn't do a real fire. Yeah, that would have been bad. Although he was on the toilet a lot, and they did make him shower a lot. Which is good, I guess. They kept him clean. That sounds very Adderall of you. I guarantee you he has ADHD. At least. He's got stuff going on. You know, he's great, though. The dream is fantastic. I love that. It's great because you can have him on, and there will be this 5-hour video, and then you come back and listen to it the next day, and you don't remember any of what happened, and so it's like you're watching it for the first time, and it's just as good. I want to say I've watched the same Germa streams, which is, I mean, there's thousands of them. It's hard to find the same one twice, but I've watched the same Germa streams like 50 times, and I laugh each time because it feels like I'm watching it for the first time. Or when I do remember an extra funny bit, I laugh about it because it's still fucking funny.
It's like watching an old Nanners video, to be honest with you, with the humor level.
Yeah!
I can smell you coming around the corner, but you just can't see me.
That's old.
Yeah, it is. I wish it wasn't
That's
so old.
fucking-
Max won't do him anymore, but... That was weird. My vision just changed colors.
Are you okay?
I might be having a stroke. I don't know, man.
Are you having a migraine?
No! My vision went, like, sepia for a minute. Like, no joke. Like, it went, like, like dead ass. I went dead eye. For no reason. Nothing slowed down. It just kind of went sepia. And then it came back. And I went, oh. Huh. Are we going colorblind? No. The world is losing color.
Transient achromatopsia.
What?
Usually caused by a temporary shortage of blood supply to the brain. Should be considered serious.
What?
Requiring immediate medical attention from the ophthalmologist, neurologist, or nearby emergency room.
What other symptoms are there? Hold on, wait a minute.
Additionally, temporary vision loss, including television, can be caused by various health conditions such as migraines, retinal artery occlusion, and giant cell arteritis. These conditions can cause partial or total vision loss for a short period and require prompt medical attention.
Excuse me?
If you experience momentary color blindness or any other vision changes, it is important to seek medical care to determine the cause and appropriate treatment. Hey, babe.
I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be okay.
Do me a favor and stand up and stretch for a minute.
Why? So I can pass out on stream?
No, so that you can fucking get blood flowing.
I'm okay. I was
I know,
probably
but I
just
need
holding
you to
my
stretch
breath
because I
too
don't
long.
want you to. No, because it's not from oxygen, it's from blood flow. I need you to stand up and stretch for a bit, okay?
Nah, I'm okay.
Just for a minute,
I'm okay.
babe.
I'm okay. I'll be fine.
If it happens again, we're ending stream and you're gonna go to the ER. No, don't tell him to go get some whiskey.
That's a great idea.
No. No drinks.
I think that was just Plague Bunny's idea to get me to stand up.
Probably.
That was really weird. But it was only for a very, very brief second.
Yeah, but even momentarily, that can still be a sign. Welcome back, Gran. Kobold, I'm a butt doctor. You should get whiskey.
I mean, that's doctor's orders. I got to.
Now I'm worried.
Nah.
So what happened is Kobold had a momentary color blindness happen just a minute ago,
It
and
was
I am
sepia.
concerned. Yeah,
There
that's
was color.
color blindness.
No, there was color.
You had reduced color function
It
of
was
the
only
optic nerve.
everything was all brown. For like
Yeah,
a
which is
second.
color blindness.
Literally a second.
I know, that's color blindness, babe.
I just pounded a whole bottle of water. It's not water.
Grant said I've spent 10k hours looking at butts, so I'm technically a pro.
I just unlocked Deadeye.
I mean, you can focus your eyes without closing one of them.
I didn't know that was unusual, but I'm okay with it.
You're a fascinating creature.
Now, if only I could slow time down.
Are you sure it wasn't a quick time event you failed?
Well, I'm still here, so how do you know I failed it?
Because you save scummed?
Does sound like me.
It does.
I wish I had the skills in video games to, like,
Not save scum?
one-shot fucking everything.
You slid slightly more into the worse ending. You know what? Maybe it's a Mandela shift. Maybe Kobold just saved us all.
J. Edgar Hoover.
Why the fuck did you even think about it? The first FBI director.
I don't know.
1895. You weren't living down those accusations.
I thought that was the guy. I didn't realize there was a different Hoover. I thought
There
that
have
was the
been
same
many
guy. I thought it was the president.
like-
I didn't realize it was a different guy. Who the Howard Hoover? Come on.
Herbert Hoover.
Chat, we
the
voted
fuck is
in a
Howard
man named
Hoover?
Herbert. I don't know. I don't know.
Who the fuck is... Oh, no. I'm gonna be a... You know, if it's another person from fucking 1895... There was an actor, 1997. But no, okay, we're good. We're clear. Oh, and Herbert Hoover he was president in 1929 to 1933, but he was born in 1874. So either way, both Hoovers not looking good on your behalf, Kobold. Howard Hoover is from Kobold's original timeline before he Mandela'd. Kobold, can you slow time if we get close enough to a black hole to develop a faster reaction time?
I don't know.
He was born 3 years before the death of the last samurai? Yes. Why, yes. I love you.
I think we should bring Samurai back.
Japan does not wish they brought samurai back.
Why?
The reason why they stopped was because it ended the feudal era. They got outlawed just like cowboys. They were Japan's cowboys.
Listen. That's all I'm saying, okay? We we need money, Arthur.
His name? Howard Hoover.
Goodbye, Momo.
Take care, Momo. I'm glad you're able to join us for a bit. Feels like we don't often get to see you, but I hope you have a good one.
I'm gonna do one side and we're gonna see what it looks like.
Okay. And then if you hate it, you just cut off that strip of fabric and then you're good.
That's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's Fringe.
It is French, yep.
Oh, it's gonna shed for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the musket samurais were cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, I think you might have been right. I think you should put bells on the end of them.
Why?
That way I can always tell where you are.
I don't want to go full banjo.
It's Fringe. Is 270 deaths trying to beat a boss hitless good or bad? You are on the most hardcore mode. I'd say average. I'd say it's average. I'd say you're not doing bad because you're still sticking with it. Doesn't matter the overall amount of times. The point is you're getting it. You're not going for a world record. You're not going for anything crazy like that.
Unless you are
And it
going
is
for the
final
world
boss.
record.
There you go. You did watch Banjo again today, Plague Bunny? We should watch that.
I watched it not too long ago. With me mom.
You didn't let me watch it with you?
Well, you got tired of watching westerns with
What
me.
the fuck, Kobold? When the fuck did I say that?
When we didn't finish watching the Dollars series? You wanted to switch to Columbo?
I didn't say I got tired of... I didn't say I got tired of fucking westerns. I said we can take a break from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly because the next one was a fucking 4-hour-long movie.
3.
And it was already 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We needed something that would be like an hour. You were like, oh, well, we should switch to Columbo. Don't try and retcon the thing that happened. I never said that I was tired of watching Westerns with you. I fucking love Westerns. Me and my dad watch them all the fucking time. I always try and ask you to watch movies. And
Chad
you're like,
Farley's trying to
"No,
make me
I'm
look bad.
good." Baby. Invite me to watch the fucking movie with you next time. We spend every fucking day together anyway. When the fuck did you watch it?
I watched it with my mom while I was eating.
God damn it. Well, now you gotta watch it with me. It's free on YouTube. Okay. Thank you for the link.
It is
but
free on YouTube.
Now you gotta watch it with me. Because I wanted to watch it. I was like, that looks cool, but I don't watch things without you because I want to watch things with you. It's the same reason why I save my videos off to the side so that we can watch them together. The ones that I want to watch on my own, or that I know you won't be interested in, I watch on my own. But I always save stuff to the side that I think you'll want to watch with me.
I don't know why these are getting curvy. But they're getting
I don't know.
curvy. I wasn't trying to make them curvy, but here we are.
They have fancy little whiskers. But I don't know, I'd like to watch it with you. I'm not tired of watching Westerns with you. I guess it was something that your mom put on and you didn't mean to watch it without me, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I did suggest it
sad.
to her, but she did. I thought you were tired of watching westerns with me because we didn't watch them again. My bad.
I've been waiting for you to put back on Fistful of Dollars.
We finished that movie. We're on. Good,
Or
Bad, and
the
Ugly.
fucking Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, I've been waiting for us to continue that. And to continue Columbo. I wait patiently for you to get ready to do I don't push it because I know you get bored of things. And it's hard for you to sit through movies. It's why I was like, okay, well, we'll watch something shorter so that we can continue this when we have more time and when you're more available brain-wise. I never get tired of watching stuff like that with you. I sit through courtroom shit with you all the time. Why would I get tired of westerns?
I don't know.
I listen to soft shits with you all the time.
Okay, but those are entertaining. Right? I mean, come on. It's always the same
Frustrating.
thing, but it's fun to watch an idiot get zapped. I'm sorry.
Well, then we've got the other courtroom stuff that you sit through, which is just them talking over the cases.
That's because it's interesting.
I know, and I sit with you and I listen to it and I watch it with you. Because I like watching stuff with you. I don't care if it's something that is like a super fixation of mine. I just want to hang out with you and spend
Speaking
time with you.
of which, there's a current court case going on now. Do you know any good channels for watching Sovereign Citizens? Yes.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Van Bellion channel,
I'll put a link.
British guy,
Stream related.
has been doing it for years. He does a video every day of more. There's also another one that pokes fun and has a soft sit attorney group that he puts a thing like a fake.
Is that the guy that looks like he's been on meth?
the black guy?
No, that's a different guy.
No, you're just thinking that's just cop stuff.
Okay.
I know the guy you're talking about. The white guy?
Yeah. The white guy who who you were like, I don't know if he's doing okay. He looks rough.
Oh, no, 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 not that guy. I don't know what his name is, but I do watch him. Fuck, what is
'Cause
his...
he covers soft shit stuff.
Yeah, he does, but he also covers other court cases, too, like, just in general.
I put Van Bellion in the Discord, in the stream-related for you, Blister. Oh,
Chad is
like
like-
what you said, the Diddy case? No, that one's not going through yet. They're still trying to get jury for that.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck finding an impartial jury to Diddy.
Yeah. But anyway, you were saying that there's an active case?
There's
that you're
currently an
interested
active
in?
case that they're working on that I've been kind of keeping an eye on, but I haven't really been watching a lot about. I guess the guy ate a bunch of people recently, cannibalism.
Oh.
And the only thing that they were able to find was like a heart and a couple other organs on a beach.
Oh. I don't know about that case, but I do know that there's been like 8 or 9 bodies that have been washed up in the Portland area in the Willamette River in the past like 2 weeks. And there's theories that there may be a serial killer.
That might be it, actually.
I don't know. They haven't caught anybody in relation to it, so I doubt it's the same thing. Gran. Oh my god. God forbid a guy have hobbies. But Carl, that kills people.
Okay, there's one thing about having hobbies, and the other about snacking on the job.
I like how you put that. Yeah, no, you can never have too many, Blister. And you know what? If you do end up feeling like you have too many, you can sell them.
You could totally sell them.
Yeah, absolutely you could. Blister
Open a
said,
shop
no, they're
on-
mine.
I was gonna say, open a shop
That
on
sounds
Etsy
like a
and
you
call it
thing.
the Manta Shop.
Sun rays. But make sure they've all got a little sun, like, indention in the back of them.
I don't know why it's getting curvy, but I mean,
It's a look, it's fine.
they're working. Honestly, that's all that matters.
I kind of like how they're dipping like that. I think it looks cool. It gives it kind of a very nice,
Dangle.
what's the word? Flow. Yeah, I like the angle of the fadangle.
Was I supposed to cut them at like a diagonal?
No,
I don't know.
don't start doing that.
I'm not
That will
going
be
to.
a
It's too
mistake,
late.
and you will be upset.
It's too late.
Yeah.
I can't now. But
134 days until World Manta Day. Wow. Look at you keeping track, Blister. Makes sense, though. They are your special interest, or at least one of them. Dedication to a topic is a good thing. If somebody says otherwise, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Just so long as you don't allow it to take over your whole life. Like, having decor and everything that's related to them is perfectly fine. Just don't change that into the only thing that you ever deal with, where you don't function if you don't have that thing. One lock screen is manta ray? Exactly. That's a perfectly healthy way of exploring your...
I'm over here sweating. I'm like,
I know.
what do you mean?
Kobold, that is why I'm saying what I'm saying. This was a targeted comment.
What do you mean?
Yeehaw, mister. Yeehaw. Bunny said, by the way, I was watching Madcaster, and surprise, surprise, the TikTok psychic. Oh, not her.
TikTok.
Yeah, the Illuminati shit was crazy.
TikTok psychic.
Yes, TikTok psychic, who doesn't ever get any of her predictions right, but always says that it's the normal thing.
I wish that was real, but I know it's not. Like,
or if it is, the ones who are real don't want to come out because they're just going to get told that they're not real.
I'm sorry, it's not
because
real.
of people like that person who fakes it. My regular background is May's fish she made in the notes app. Aw, to make fun of fake AI artists. Yeah, that's a good one. May's got a cover coming out tomorrow. One of her casual covers. It's gonna be cute. You can look forward to that Easter. Yeah, she really dug that hole for herself, and she just...
What?
Karma. One of the creators that we're talking about.
Oh, the TikTok lady?
No, creator called Illuminati. She, she used to do, like, commentary videos, and then a bunch of shit happened, and she just was not a very good person at all.
Oh.
Yeah. Falsely called out a YouTuber for plagiarizing her editing style, and then all of her ex-friends kept digging her grave deep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, it was it was fucking crazy. It was Dogpile.
Oh. Dogpile, you say?
Justifiably, honestly. Yeah, she had a really good... I used to watch her videos. Basically, she would, talk about MLMs and, like...
Oh.
The hazards of them and like what was bad about them and how to keep an eye out for them, which was great. It was informative, it was important, and then she turned out to be a terrible fucking person.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she started her own MLM. Yeah, exactly, Grant.
Wait, you're kidding me?
Nope. Take care, Kyle. We hope that you have a good one. I'm glad you got to stop in. Yeah, no, she started her own after the whole downfall thing happened, which was, it was a choice.
Like, you...
Exactly, Grant. She shat where she ate, and it was not a good idea. There's more shit going on than an average level of Isaac. It's terrible. Which really sucked, because I kind of liked her stuff. Because the MLM stuff was really interesting to hear about. But, yeah, no, she just... It's one of those things where, like, oh no, stop, you're already, oh no.
Leave
my
Brittany
cabbages!
alone. That's an old one.
Yes, it is. Welcome back, Seth. Hope you had fun with your neighbor. And hope you guys are doing well. I am dying in Isaac. Because I needed some game time. Because brain no worky so good currently. And also my voice is going. And I don't know how.
Okay, that's it.
One of my dumb little jokes is when I mention her to my friends going like, is that pyramid-headed girl? Like a guy on Twitter called her. Yeah. I mean, her character was cool to look at. I don't know. I just feel like she really just ruined it all for herself by trying to call out that one dude when... Wasn't it Legal Fucking Eagle or something that she tried to go after?
Why does everyone fuck with Legal?
No.
What did he do? Everyone comes after him, and all he does is cover shit. Like,
I think it was him because he used a paper page in the back of one of his videos talking about a similar topic, and she was like, "Oh, well, he's copying my editing style," and he's just like, "I literally don't know who you are. It was him. It was Legal Eagle. I do remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, you missed that Kobold unlocked that eye for a minute. He had a temporary loss of color vision, and I am very concerned still.
Nah, don't be.
Yeah, the
You know what it could have been? What it actually could have been? Because I was only looking down. This fucking light could have just flickered.
It could have been. Would you like to hear about the TikTok psychic situation?
Sure.
Because Plague Bunny's been giving us information.
Give it to me.
TLDR, there was a lady who made a prediction about the murder of 4 students at a college, saying it was because of an affair between a student and a teacher. Police caught the murderer, but she said no, that's not the right guy. And it ended up in a harassment lawsuit against
I remember
the psychic.
that! I
And the
remember
professor
that!
She was slanted. Yeah. Her. Yep. Yeah, it was Legal Eagle. She tried to sue. Illuminati tried to sue Legal Eagle for the editing plagiarism that allegedly happened. And it was the same. Yeah, exactly. It was a paper, asset, like a bent paper asset from the same editing software that they both used. It's just a free-to-use asset, and I guess she thought that she owned that. I don't know. She didn't try to sue. There was some allegement of wanting to go after it. I don't know if it was for damages that she was looking for. I don't think it ever went to court.
Okay.
But it was fucking stupid.
Hey, funny story, right?
Ugh.
You know what's a great idea?
Suing a lawyer who constantly talks about law on his channel that actively, clearly knows what the fuck he's talking about. Kobold, fuck with the Legal Eagle and see if it boosts your sub count. Seth, I tried to keep him out of trouble. I don't want that. Arguably, we quite like...
I like Legal
Currently.
Eagle.
I don't want to say that we like any fucking big creators, because it happens all the fucking time.
You're right. However, I like the content that
We are not affiliated.
We're not.
The
I like the
current content
content
is
that
good.
he creates.
I appreciate the way he's
I've been
covering
liking his
stuff.
I've been liking the Johnny Somali coverage.
Yeah. I wonder if there's been any
Him and
updates on that.
Atozi.
I know that him and the fucking... There was a
Hank.
Korean streamer... No, there was a Korean streamer who fucking knocked him out, clean
Ooh!
out, the other day, and is getting big fines. Big fines. That's Legal Mindset now. Well, either way, Legal Eagle and Legal Mindset.
Oh, you're right.
are
That was
both
Legal
pretty
Mindset.
good.
You're correct. I'm sorry. Legal Eagle's the... Wait, which one's Legal Eagle? Is that the...
Legal Eagle tends to stick more in the VTuber zone, more in the streaming zone.
I
He is
don't
a
know
cool
that
guy.
one.
I've shown you his videos before. Yeah, Salami guy got knocked the fuck out. This is the 3rd time now, but the guy who knocked him out this time is getting charges against him, unfortunately.
Wait, that's why you know him? Because of the salami thing? Not the dead fish or the, harassing an entire people?
Well, no, I think Blister just doesn't know how to spell his name. I'm pretty sure that she's just assuming.
Oh,
So
no,
it's
he
Somali.
actually did a thing with the salami stick. That was a thing.
I don't want to know.
That actually
I
happened.
don't want to know what that man has done with the salami stick.
No, he was going around he did that and a rotten fish. He was waving it around in people's face. I think, and I think that was when he was either in Dubai or that might have actually been
Somewhere.
in Japan.
Legal Eagle's the guy who looks like Wreck-It Ralph. I think he looks that much like Wreck-It Ralph, but
I don't know that one.
a little bit in the face.
I
I just didn't know how to
I
spell his
take back
name.
what I
the
said
fish is the
previously.
fish
I
thing?
don't know that one. Maybe I've seen some of his videos, but that description does not ring a bell.
Legal Mindset is who you tend to watch, honey.
I have been watching Legal Mindset for the Johnny Somali thing, but I thought that was the same.
No,
I guess
different
I'm
guy.
wrong. They might.
But
be, you know what? It's hard to tell because a lot of times attorneys will have a sponsor from a bigger attorney group. A lot of them do Morgan and Morgan. Which
I don't
mean,
think they've ever partnered.
I mean,
I think I've shown you a video from Legal Eagle.
yes, you have probably. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it, Blister. Basically, Johnny Somali is a terrible person who has harassed a shit ton of people and is currently facing, like, what, 5-10 years in prison?
He's going on 20.
Ah, excellent. In South Korea for the terrible things that he's done after getting kicked out of 2 prior countries.
He threatened to recently run, I think, it's been a while since I've seen one of his videos, like a week, but, not Johnny, I'm talking about Atozy. He only streams on Kick now because he's been kicked off every other platform, and he's been kicked off of Kick a couple of times too.
Oh, he tried to flirt with AI and got rejected? That's funny. He keeps racking up L's, too.
He also
Oh,
deepfaked somebody, which is super illegal in Korea.
Yeah. Not good. Terrible thing to do. Don't do that. Well, I'm glad that this is working out. It's looking good so far.
Is it? I've just been kind of trucking. I haven't really paid attention to what's going on.
It looks fine. It looks like Fringe. Gran said a person I know kept trying to get my friend group to watch them on Kick. I wouldn't even sign up for it, honestly. He's on this app called Party, but he's ban-evaded, and now he's back on YouTube.
Oh, right, because I forgot about the Jack Doherty thing. Oh. Didn't he get robbed?
Yeah, I think. E-Black said, there's a saying in Turkish that explains Johnny Somali's situation. When the dog's end comes close, it pisses on the mosque wall. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Kick is where the scum of the earth is. Yeah. There's a lot of questionable stuff. $30,000 in chains that got stolen. Yeah.
Excuse me? No amount of gold is worth that. I'm sorry.
How very, very sad.
No amount of gold neckwear is worth that. Does he have receipts to prove that? Also, he kind of deserves it for what his content that he was creating, but that's neither here nor there.
Chains these days also have diamonds.
I'm just gonna say that's an opinion, because I'm not trying to get a random lawsuit from somebody who doesn't know me. And I don't know them. But
it was 3 or 4 chains. Gran said, chains these days also have diamonds in them, Kobold. But I wouldn't spend that much money on chains.
Okay, look.
And also, diamonds are like the worst rock.
Listen, no. Anyway,
What?
Look. So, as far as...
What'd you say no about?
As far as chains go, number one, look, in the future, I do have a centrifugal casting machine, and I do intend on setting that up to make jewelry, because why not? But, that being said, as far as it goes with like gold chains and shit like that, number one, this isn't the 90s anymore, right? You're not wearing these huge gaudy diamond encrusted chains, or if you are, you're living in the past, right? And that's saying something coming from me. Number two, who the fuck wears something that expensive and gaudy
That valuable outside? Yeah.
in an area like just walking down the street?
The most rare chains can't be resold because they're just giant, ugly custom pieces.
Exactly.
Zila said, I have a plain gold chino link chain. Yeah, but that's simple. It's understated.
And it's something
still
that you can
looks
hide
nice and
underneath
classy.
your. That's something you can hide underneath your shirt.
It's not a
if need
fucking
be.
2-foot long fucking chain with like words on it. It's just a classy chain, which is perfectly fine. It's just the gaudiness of it. I mean, it
Wait,
suits
one of the
dude.
chains that was taken was an OnlyFans logo? Okay. Okay. Does he have an OnlyFans? Is that what he
No.
was... Then why would you wear something like that? I guess...
Because his chat paid him to do it.
Chat, I got bad
Exactly,
news for you.
Zila.
I'm
They
not
bulky
gonna...
as fuck.
Chat, I got bad news. I'm not gonna do stupid shit just because you tell me to. I'm gonna do stupid shit because I want to.
But you also know not to disrespect an entire country.
Not on purpose, at least. Unless...
Yeah.
Well, except for the French. But that's...
But you wouldn't go to France and
Oh, and talk
like
shit?
get yourself 20
absolutely
years
not.
20 years of jail time
No,
in
if I
a
was
foreign country.
In France, I'm gonna be like pretty
Stuffing
much
your face
quiet
with fucking
because I don't
croissants.
want to fuck up.
Let me just sit here and stuff my face with croissants. I will not bother
Also-
anybody.
Are you going to
Kobold,
finish
please
that
get a diamond
croissant?
encrusted baguette necklace before going to France.
Why, so I can be robbed? France is like the
You're gonna
worst
get
pickpockets.
anyway. Where do I donate to the Bad Idea Fund? Well, if you're interested in donating, we do have a donation link in our description.
Stop it.
Kobold hates when I bring it up. He doesn't like me talking about money. He
I
gets
don't...
worried.
Look, my content is free.
No,
Right?
French ain't so bad. He's just being salty. It's because he had to take a French class in college, and he thought that 101 meant, like, beginner, when it's supposed to be proficiency. And so I helped him pass his French class because he wouldn't have known anything. His ex was on OnlyFans. That's why he had it, and it's alleged that involved in getting... Oh. He's involved in getting girls into that, and that's how Jack was making his money. Oh.
Oh,
I see.
wait. Jack was a pimp? I can't see it. I literally can't see it. That's wild.
Let's go, Blister. Getting better is the first step to beating it. I believe in you. You got this. You just gotta believe. Like Parappa the Rapper. I wouldn't mind having a chain at some point. I do think that they can look pretty classy.
Yeah, a
Just gotta
chain
get a
can look
nice-
classy. Just maybe not an OnlyFans logo chain.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that anyway. Jack's a pimp. This specific Jack, quite possibly, backrooms. Allegedly, he may have been enticing
Good old Jack
girls
Doughboy is a pimp.
to start on
He's the-
OnlyFans
He's the Pillsbury pimp.
and then use them to make money. Bunny said, well, I spent 1K on the chain I got my friend. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, I don't know. I feel that's not on you, to be fair. I feel like you were just trying to do something nice, and they really kind of spat in the face of it. I know the situation that you went through. It's one of those things that, like, absolutely sucks that it happened. Yeah, big regretty. Sela said mine was a gift. Cool. I want to get some... I can't wear watches, because my hands are fucking small and none of the regular watches work with me.
Pocket
My
watch.
head's too big for hats. Nobody wears pocket watches.
I wear pocket watches!
Kobold. Kobold. You're a time-traveling kobold who
Listen.
does leather work on the internet and wears cowboy clothes all the time. No one is surprised by that.
when the EMP
In fact,
strikes.
your fucking
and
your
I have
pocket
my
watch is fucking
1890s.
haunted, and it caused your wallet to get stolen in a haunted hotel.
Look, that's not my fault. Secondly, my 1890s
And isn't that from
pocket
I was gonna
watch.
say it's from the fucking 1890s, isn't it?
It's actually a lot older than that. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a family fucking heirloom. Thank you very much.
I know.
I
and
can
it's very
wind it
cool,
up.
but I cannot
I can
have
wind
a
it up,
pocket.
and when the fucking EMP hits and we ain't got no electricity, I will still know what fucking time it is.
Well, and you'll know how to do leather work, and you'll know how to build things.
Apparently, I'm ready for the apocalypse without being ready for the apocalypse. I don't have food, but I have skills.
I can cook, so you
I don't
you
prep.
do that, and
I
will
don't
cook.
prep, but I am down to go raiding. I mean, I have skills that I can share.
If only you knew someone that could make you a wrist brace with a nice watch implanted into. That and like my hands, I feel like I would get
Okay, chat.
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna share a secret here. I have a problem. I don't just wear.
Yeah, you do.
I don't just wear a pocket watch. Okay. I have a guilty pleasure.
Regular watches.
I
Fancy
collect-
ass regular watches that are so expensive.
Well, other than that one watch, right? I collect.
The squirt watch.
Yeah, that was interesting. I collect Disney watches. Disney park watches. I've got a large collection of them.
Yeah, you do.
I don't buy a lot of
That's a
shit
good
when I go to
idea.
Disney, but I buy watches, okay? Because I can 3D print basically any of the toys that they sell there for free if I wanted them that
Plus,
bad.
just trying to go hitless in Hollow Knight.
Good
It's
luck.
tough. At 290 deaths so far. Yeah, I'd say give yourself until 300 and then go eat, take a break, walk around, get some water. Ease your brain a bit.
My hand is starting to hurt.
And then come back. Yeah, I know. You might want to switch the hand that you're using the scissors on.
I don't have left-handed scissors. Otherwise I
Left-handed
would.
screwdriver.
There ain't no such thing.
You have a box cutter.
But at this point I don't want to switch it up. I have not tried to build a watch because they are way too finite and my hands are way too shaky.
They're magic to him.
No, they're not magic. I completely understand how they work. Pisses me off when they don't, though, because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with it? But I could learn how to do pocket watches. They're just mechanics, right? And I understand mechanical items pretty well. If I took one apart, I could probably put it back together. Now, if you give me a broken one, I can't figure out why it's broken as easily, but I could probably figure it out eventually. Your manta ray?
Manta ray. Yeah, mint colored manta ray.
I was very hopeful that that's what it was.
If Kobold switches hands, the curve will go the other way.
This is true.
Alright, enjoy your starters, Grant. We will be here for a little bit. Plague Bunny said, I don't have the patience, but watch repair seems cool. It does.
We have to fix the clock in the 51.
Yeah.
It works. But it has to be overwound for some reason. I wonder if maybe the mainspring is just... Look, I don't know. I'm just saying words. I don't know fuck all about watches.
No. Ow. Left pectoral fin got a bit messed up, sadly. Oh. It's okay, he's like Nemo. He's just got a little bit of a flippy fin. He's still just as cool. You post him? Alright, I'll be sure to send him to Kobold.
Okay. I have this much left of this piece. I'm thinking... Well, I'm gonna finish cutting this side, but as far as around the leg goes... Did I even sew this? I don't know if I did or not. I think I did. I did. Did I sew them both? No. I did. Didn't I?
It's fine, it just looks like he's got a little prosthesis.
I did not.
He's just a fancy little guy.
I swear I did that. Okay, well, I'll have to throw that up. But, I'm thinking of leaving a section not fringed around the middle here, because that's where that piece connects. So I'm thinking probably like right here on both sides, on like the front and the back of the leg. But the rest of this is going to be fringe. Which means, when I get to this point, I have to figure out, am I just going to trim this off, or change the angle of the dangle?
Bangle of the flamingo. I don't know. We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. How are you feeling, hand-wise? I don't like...
Oh, my hand hurts, but it's not numb. These are not the same type of scissors. I can absolutely finish it. I'm not going to do the other side tonight, though, because that's going to
You're going to finish out this strip, though, is what you mean?
Correct. And the knee.
I'd try to, anyway. Take care, Seth. Take care, Tori. We hope that you have a good one. It was nice having you for a bit.
I don't know. I might do one more stream. I'm pretty sure this will be it, though. We'll see. We'll see how long. Because this is basically done.
Yeah.
I might just post the finished picture on Twitter and Blue Sky of the
And
paths.
in the server, of course.
Oh, of course, in the server. But because we're basically done. I don't have the buttons. I'm gonna go thrift shopping for buttons, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go and actually buy some buttons. I'm thinking I might do wood. Well, I have the backpack to do, but moreover...
You don't have the material.
Yeah, I do. It came. It finally came. I need to finish... I need to work on the backpack. I could do that. Or... I have a couple of very small projects I gotta do. I gotta do a couple of,
Take your time, back rooms. I hope you're
neck
okay.
pieces to do.
But you've also got the,
And I gotta make
the little card holder thing.
That's what I'm saying. So I gotta make those, which will take, like, no
ASAP.
time at all. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I also have to make a set of suspenders for these. And Mama Bold wants a purse made. So.
I'd say the little card holder thing should be next because it's a small thing. And it'll give us a finished project, you know? Not gonna lie, I'm fading a bit.
Oh, we're almost done. For tonight. I still have to do the, a couple sewing things that I've forgotten. But just, like, minor here and there. Did I just cut my fucking thumb?
Uh-oh, Kobold.
I did not, but it felt like I did.
Just but a flesh wound. I see what happened. You pitched it at the fulcrum point. You're okay, though. Blister said me when I accidentally stabbed myself with a pointy thing that I used to remove supports. Yeah. When is Silksong supposed to release? It's next year, right? Sometimes this year. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully it will sooner rather than later.
I've not been able to look up a chat in a minute.
It's okay, you're not missing much. 3 more deaths. I love using crying emoji now that I know how to type it. Heck yeah. Kobold.
What'd I do?
I love you. That's all. I just love you. You're a goober.
You did not listen to what Blister said.
I was just saying your name. This moth not spawn where I wanted to, because the game's not made to be easy. Eating lunch now? Good. Hope you have something good.
I'm gonna say here. Say there.
Having lunch at 11:47 p.m.
You know, I'm gonna be real. Cutting fringe is really hard on the fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna flip this over and go to back side here. Up into a certain point. Again, I think I did. About there-ish. It's been a silent stream for the last good 10-15
I'm
minutes.
My brain.
My brain. I'm just about finishing up here. Ooh, that was way further up than I wanted to. On the last little bit. Okay. Now to stand them up a little bit and see what happens. Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty good.
That's Fringe, all right. All right, chat.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna try them on and make sure. Oh.
If you pop back over in front of your chair, we'll be able to see your leggy.
I mean, I guess I could.
Just be mindful.
I mean,
Bob.
I should not, because there's currently no button holding the fly together. And I don't want to put my underbreeches on the internet. Preferably. I'm also not wearing socks and I don't want my grippers to show.
Fair.
Yeah. I dig it. I'm pretty happy with these.
Sick. Comfy.
They are quite comfy.
Can you sit in them?
Well, I have to put my fake button on, which is the clip. I sure can. And they're comfortable. They are going to need to stretch a bit because they are leather pants, but they're quite comfortable.
Nice. Feel like you'll be able to sit in a plane for 20 hours with them?
Oh, absolutely.
Those are gonna catch eyes in Japan. They absolutely will.
Let's hope that's for a good thing. Alright, I need to do the other half of the pants another day because my hand hurts. And then, I have to go buy some buttons this weekend, sew those on. I have to sew that waistband. Oops. But, the top half of the waistband. just to kind of reinforce it. But apart from that, yeah, we're done with these. I just need to buy some buttons. I'll make sure that once I get the buttons on it, that I will do some pictures, and then Farley can do like a draw over or something.
Yeah. It should be nice. I'm sorry I've not been as talkative today. I've been trying, but my brain is
Weird.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're gonna cut it. Yeah, it's almost 11. It's close enough to 11 o'clock. I think we're gonna end it there, chat. Farley?
Yeah, I'll do the same. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Sorry I wasn't as talkative as I normally am. I'm very tired after doing 8 whole packets of medical terminology homework. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Remember to eat. Remember to drink water. Remember to get some sleep, because it's needed, and you deserve it. And we will see you all on Thursday. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Goodbye.